After saving Absalom from a threat by the Whispering Tyrant and their servants festering within the grisly fair, our heroes took the fight to the Gravelands. Although they achieved victory over one of the tyrant's most powerful servants, it came at a dreadful cost, and they went their separate ways. A year has passed since then, and our heroes find themselves drawn together once again. Mysterious arrow cards have appeared in their possession, and the cards seem drawn to one another, pulling them back to the city of Absalom. The cards want to be whole once more, but their presence and their power is not unknown to everyone. As various groups mobilize to take them for their own, our heroes will find themselves drawn to a conflict, not just with these forces, but for the fate of Galarian itself. The cards have been dealt. Welcome to Stolen Fates.
They didn't beat the Egyptians to building pyramids, but they did build them.
Hello, everyone, and
You're
welcome
not-
to
you're not
Tabletop
listening,
Obscura
boy.
presents Stolen Fate, where we talk about
Where'd you
history
get it, Matt?
and MLMs. What?
Just say pyramid schemes. Why are you trying to be nice to them?
Being nice to what?
Call out the Ponzi schemes for what they are.
If you're
A
on.
night at the society.
Those are... Oh my
Fuck.
goodness.
Completely unplayable. I fucked
A
up.
pyramid scheme, a Ponzi scheme, and MLMs are all slightly distinct things, and it really irks me that,
Are they?
yes, they are.
That's awful.
They are all slightly distinct things.
You know the main
Slightly
reason why
distinct-
a pyramid scheme is slightly different than an MLM?
Reflavored for new scam potential.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
It's to get around regulatory regulations.
Exactamundo!
It is still different.
I was raised around MLMs. It was a time.
We can't
is
forget the
still-
biggest MLM of all.
Amway?
Christianity.
Yeah, there you go.
Amway.
So,
That's what it was.
someone picked up on it.
No, look, I got it both ways. We were in the church, and also my parents were Amway distributors.
Did you know you too can have your own private jet? You just have to convince enough people that you are a prophet of Christ.
Yeah,
And that God really wants you to buy a private jet.
God really wants you to give all your money to this one specific person.
Not a
Not
charity.
for like any benefit for anyone else, just for them.
Well, no, it's so that they can get a private jet to better spread the word of God.
No one needs a fucking private jet. We have the internet.
That's very true.
You gotta have a private jet to fly around the world.
There is nothing faster that you can buy by physical means than the speed of light, which is what the internet works at.
See, I wonder
What
if they were working on a private internet for Christians at one point. I wonder how that went.
They probably had a crusade against the other denominations that also showed up on it.
Potentially.
Typical Christian stuff.
I know there was like a Christian version of Netflix for a while there. I'm not sure if that's still around. Now.
Flex.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I mean, I personally would have changed that name pretty quickly, but who am I to judge?
They could have just called it Christ on a
I
bike.
know I'm a fantastic judge. Let's keep going.
There's
So
also,
welcome everyone.
There's also like special DVD players that automatically will censor parts of.
Yes, I've seen those.
movies. They're Mormon in conception, but other people have
Just like most Mormons.
purchased them.
Why do Mormons have a different tech tree?
Oh,
Mormons
God, now I'm taking
actually
psychic
are
damage.
really good at entrepreneurship and sort of creating companies and
Well
stuff
done,
that
Mormons.
address their problems.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're problem
you have
solvers.
to find inventive ways to figure out how to
could
have
all
sex
be so
without having
lucky.
been married.
Oh, you mean, God, what's that called? Soaking?
Okay.
Snow soaking, bump humping. What else is there?
There's derfing.
Man, the internet is such a wonderful place to learn about a culture that you never want to
The
be
internet is for porn.
and things that are adjacent to porn.
I think
That was an
Mormon
excellent
culture. Mormons are lovely people, and I very much enjoyed being immersed in their culture.
I've also met
Blink
some very.
twice if you need help.
I've also met some very lovely Mormons.
Oh yeah, I don't say that people can't be nice and be Mormon. Like they're not mutually exclusive.
Correct.
It's just a culture I don't want to be in. Much like
Yeah.
most of other foreign cultures, that I think are probably not the greatest for human habitation.
Or for you
I
in
don't really
general.
want to be in this culture
It's
either.
like you can still be a good person and be in an awful place.
Yeah. But
We're
for
here.
one thing, we have answered the question as to why I'm not more popular. Actually, no, it gave me flashbacks to Troubles Menacing Otari, where we'd spend the first 15 minutes talking about politics and be like, fuck, everyone's run away.
Politics on Twitch couldn't be you.
Yeah, I super don't want the tag, yeah?
But that's how you get Twitch to sing your birthday.
I'm Australian. Twitch ain't gonna
That's
do
a-
shit for me.
That's a niche reference at best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt's gonna be the next Hassan Piker.
Yeah.
With these shoulders?
That's a-
No way.
all he needs
That's a
is just really
politics
nice,
guy, right?
really nice jeans and hair, and then he'll be good.
What? Yeah, once again, with these shoulders, not gonna happen.
I don't
That boy's built like a
why
linebacker.
anyone watches him. I'm gonna be so for real. He
I don't-
seems,
Find him entertaining in the slightest.
yeah, he seems very unentertaining and also just like not knowledgeable every time I see like a clip of him. He comes off in like the worst way possible, but maybe that's just me.
I mean, that's the same for most of the
can't-
top streamers, yeah. Like,
we can't
just watch
all
their
be the
streams and you're just like,
scientists, Juliet.
what?
I don't know. Some of the top Twitch streaming ladies, I see clips of them and I'm like, I understand why they're on top. They're very pretty.
I understand why they're on top.
Yeah.
Or specifically, why certain parts of them are on top.
I thought you were going to
And,
make a
you
sex
know-
reference then.
I
close enough.
respect the hustle.
Likewise.
Let's be honest. Twitch is literally for those particular ladies. Twitch is just a marketing campaign.
It's part of
Really
it.
fucking lucrative one.
Yeah.
It is. Hey man, it's an easy way to get your money back from your marketing campaign is if it pays for itself.
Well, as someone who recently finished, and I promise I will stop talking about this at some point, for someone who recently completed their Serve 4 in new business, I can claim anything I use for Twitch now as a business expense.
Hell yeah. You're gonna write this shit off on your taxes.
Yeah, no, pretty much. Because it's all marketing expenses.
Yeah, well, my dad has been a self-employed running his own business for the better part of like the last 30 odd years, and yeah, he claims fucking everything. I give him my fuel receipts because it's his car technically.
Nice.
Yeah, speaking of when we go up to Brisbane, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
But yeah, how's everyone's week been?
Oh,
Pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad it's the weekend.
I'm glad that I didn't have to do any more jury duty.
Yay.
Over.
It's a long weekend too.
How was your civic duty?
I'm not allowed to talk
civil.
about it. You don't want to hear about
Wow. Fair enough.
it. People suck.
Yeah, no, people do in fact suck. But no, it's fine. I've actually had a pretty good week. Not gonna lie. All in all, it's been really good. Been getting work done. Things are going well.
Glad somebody has.
Like the disc writer archetype should be coming out to Patreon sometime this week, which I'm really
Disc
looking forward
writer?
to. Writer.
Oh,
In time
remember
for the
that-
new Sonic game.
For a moment there, I thought you were saying disc rider, and I'm like, writer? And I'm like, why are you making Terry Pratchett a class?
He's already a classy guy.
See, my brain went to CDRW, so.
No, actually, what that class is all about is you record files onto these little DVDs, and then you play them. It's just a prepared spellcaster.
Extra steps.
Discs.
Look, I'm not going back to Agents of Edgewatch. You can't make me.
No, I don't want to.
You don't want to do it again?
No.
I don't.
To rewrite
think we
that
can be
so
worse.
hard. It's like the
If I ever play Agents of Edgewatch, I'm playing Cop McCopson, and he's just gonna be an asshole.
No, it's...
So you're part of the token guard then?
If you ever make me play another campaign where it turns out I'm a cop, and I know that, Matt,
Yeah.
I'm rolling up a cop.
Well, okay, so...
And that's a threat.
So, this is the last book of Stolen Fate.
This is why Juliet wanted the beating.
After this, we're probably going to be doing like a campaign, a short one of Wilderfeast.
Oh, I'm so excited.
For a moment there, I
Turbo.
thought Matt was going to say that he was going to write a homebrew campaign, a short one, and I was so happy.
I have been working on one in the background, but it's not ready.
Yes!
And that one's going to be only like 3 levels, I think it is. It's designed as an introductory adventure. But
You too, like Matt's adventure paths. You can support him on Throne and Patreon.
hello. For just $5 Australian, you also get access to the Patreon module as soon as it's ready.
That's like 10 US cents.
I hate how real that is.
I don't know. We're trying to crash our economy, so it might be more
I know.
expensive.
Can you do it
faster.
faster so that it makes my armor cheaper, please?
We're working on it. We're working on it.
I would like to not have to
Yeah.
spend an extra $200 to $300 just to buy a breastplate.
Crashed economy, speed run, any percent.
What are you? What are you buying? Like just actual legitimate medieval armor, or
Correct.
Okay, sure.
So that people don't crack my ribs when they whack me with their wooden sticks.
But what I was
It's
going to
getting
say,
rough out here.
And I
after
thought our
Wilderfeast,
country was going to shit.
after Wilderfeast, we're going to the Mythic campaign that Paizo has done, the Greek one.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be doing some alterations to the Mythic stuff.
Please do.
I think the baseline of it is fine, just some of the things for before level 12 need a little bit of a tune-up, or at
Do
least
we
some
get
more
free
specific ones.
archetype?
I'm considering it, honestly.
Just free archetype and mythic?
I'm just, how unhinged can you get?
Well, let's be honest here. Mythic doesn't really kick in until level 12. The rest of it, free archetype basically is standard free archetype. There's no free archetype plus mythic for that first 10 levels.
So
I
yeah,
mean, you're getting your mythic proficiency to stuff.
Yeah,
and that will be changed and
You
get-
altered as well.
You get extra skill feats. Woohoo.
So yeah, I don't think you're going to be secret cops in that one. At least I hope
Oh,
not.
let's go. That would be an insane pull.
That
Oh,
would
will
be-
find a way.
My character is already kind of a little bit of a jerk for that one. Like, not a lot, but like a little.
just a little.
Well, I mean, she is based off of like a notorious jerk character.
Ageless.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Legendary hero Ageless.
So that will be that. Won't be secret cops then. At least I hope not. Like we were talking about this in the hijinks server earlier. Just about, the thing I hate most when briefing the players on this is having to say, God, I hope this isn't cops. It's happened too many times.
I can't believe outlaws is you're not outlaws, you're cops.
I hate it so much.
What? Were they
Alright.
afraid that people would be upset with being mean?
No, they
I'm
were afraid that
sorry.
people would take the outlaws' part and run with it.
I absolutely would love to play a what is it? Obedience champion.
Well,
That'd be so cool. It's,
What, like one of
it's,
the unholy ones?
no, it's the one that's not unholy. It's the one that's like you
In the
don't take
middle?
orders from people that you think are beneath you.
Oh.
It's like you can still be a good person, but man, if
Kind of a
those
dick.
peasants think they can boss you around, they got another thing coming.
God.
Icon.
You take your orders from the king and the king alone.
Well, do we want to do our character introductions and get this party started?
Sure. I'll play pretend.
Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm Martin Maxwell in chat. I play Bao Saying, the Yaguai champion of Sun Wukong.
I'm Koga. I'm an old man. I turn into a dragon sometimes. I play card games.
I'm Whisper. I'm just here. Enjoying life. It's great.
I'm Juliet. I play Illustrana, the elf, definitely a rogue and definitely not like a cool bird knight. Don't believe the misinformation of the things I do on stream. She's a rogue. 20th level, she's gonna get a really cool feat about sneaking and being roguey.
Literally don't believe your lying eyes. Is that what we're going for now?
Oh.
But as for me, hello, hi, the voice you're hearing is mine. I am Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my Eldritch buddy Decent. We're kind of in a share body situation, but you don't have to worry about that, because I will not be stealing your fate tonight. Probably just the fate of the people playing it. So they can worry a little bit, I guess. Also, I've got a couple of voices planned for tonight. I'm going to be either loved or hated for it. We'll see how we go.
We always love you, Matt, until we hate you.
Aww. Well,
Like tonight.
as I switch over to the map, who remembers what happened last week?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Korgar just left. Nothing happened.
Went to a cool party.
A cool party?
Yeah, we blew up the Pathfinder Society. The Grand Lodge is in shambles.
I wish we did. That would have been so much fun.
That also would
The
have been longer
Grand
than one
Lodge
session.
actually critically succeeded my against my artifact,
Yeah.
which I was really annoyed about. I was just gonna leave.
Just like, no, not gonna do this now. Done.
I was just gonna leave, but they countered my artifact, which I think was rude of them.
But also very much expected.
I mean, I knew they were gonna try. I thought they wouldn't succeed.
You thought they would be good at that thing?
I mean, it is a level 20 artifact.
Very true. But they've had to deal with level 20
like,
artifacts before.
Made by like a super cool lich lady.
No, that is very
Was
true.
she a lich at the time when she made it?
No.
No, at the time she
was-
was not a lich lady.
She was just a witch then.
Yeah, sort of like
Before
a
she
card
became
lady.
a bitch.
I mean, I don't think she's a bitch. That really only
I
happened
disagree.
got
When
a
she was
card.
holding the tyrant, she was absolutely a certified biatch.
She was pretty mean.
Yeah,
She walked
but
it off,
that's
that's
not-
fine.
that's not her now. She's cool now. She's really nice.
But I do like the splash page that they have for book 3. Like, at this point, it's not supposed to be a surprise that you're eventually going to be talking to Norns.
Talking, sure.
Don't
Okay.
appear to be doing their job correctly.
What do you mean? They're holding a Fred.
Talking is
That's
a
great. It's all over the floor down there.
Yeah. Very
So
messy.
they're just unspooling a thread. Neat.
Yeah, because they can't weave anything because Aridin fell on their loom.
At least stop unspooling it. You're just making a mess.
That's how time works. Yeah, they were weaving fate, and then Aridin, he fell. He died. He fell over after he died.
You heard it here
Broke
first,
their
folks.
loom.
This is
That's
how
how
he died.
That's how the Age of Lost Omens happened. He's not a god of prophecy. What does he have to do with prophecy unless his corpse broke the loom that does prophecy?
Or he fell in the loom as like an accident, but he got his like head stuck in the loom, and that's how he died.
Hey, so
Could be
I'm
that
pretty sure Hades 2 has a more compelling reason as to why Fate's fucked up at the moment. Paizo, if you're ever interested, it's coming out in the next few months.
Oh, look, I know enough of the Paizo people. They're well aware of Hades 2. I know
And
at
they
least
should
2 of them are
enjoy
down bad for it.
more.
And look, these guys aren't in charge of all fates. These just dickheads who are like, let's make some powerful items to fuck with people.
Well, that's the other thing. They've made cards instead of like something out of thread. Like, I get it, Jumper of Destiny doesn't exactly hit the same, but
I got something new.
Cardigan of Destiny on the other hand.
yeah, I could see a Cardigan of Destiny, Scarf of Destiny.
Scarf.
Onesie of the
little
one true
knit
destiny.
Yeah. Those little
Mittens.
mittens. Yeah, the mittens with like the stitching in between them so they always stay together.
Oh, man, they
Weighted
could have called
blanket.
it the Fleece of Fate.
See? Amazing. The Fleece of Fate.
I really
line.
can't believe we're using all of these before we get to interact with the Norns.
Hey,
Look.
we're workshopping them.
See, here's the worst part. You're supposed to have like a discussion with them about this whole thing at some point during this book.
Yeah, the discussion. Hey, we're gonna take your cards and do it our own way.
Yeah, it's a little bit more involved than that. But I'm just imagining you fronting up to them and being like, so, why didn't you just make the Fleece of Fate? And they're gonna be like, fuck, you're right. Because, you know, Nick's gonna roll for it and get a natural 20. As he does.
Look at our group and tell me that any of us will be having a good time talking to these 3 women.
I fully expect at least one of you to headbutt a Norn by the time this is all over.
Yep, that's the plan.
I'm gonna stab one. That's my plan.
I'm also considering a
And-
Jabberwock fight.
Whisper may as well rob them blind.
I need to get my rune for my sword.
Which
I
rune's
need
that?
to get Vorpal.
Oh, why would you need that?
If
Make it
there's
There's
Yeah,
going to be a
Jabberwock.
Jabberwock fight.
Also,
I mean,
Juliet
also,
just wants
I
to-
was considering that one before. I just want to
Oh,
pet
look.
things.
Juliet just wants to cut to the chase.
Ah,
He's so funny.
God,
I'm
terrible.
also annoyed that the one with scissors hasn't been taking care of her nails.
Well, she's a crone.
Sometimes you want a talon.
Yeah, listen, that's fine. Have one for the drugs, but the rest of them, clippy clippy.
Ah,
Scratcher!
yeah, back scratcher. I was gonna say that at least the other two kind of had the lesbian nails going on. Yeah.
What an interesting throuple. Anyway.
I should probably look to see if they're related as well.
Yeah, probably.
Because I don't know how the whole Norn thing works. I know historically they were sisters, but is this a case of it's fine? They're roommates. They're sisters.
It's the Feywilds, no rules, just right.
Just write it out.
So, the cards that we stole,
Yes!
legitimately.
I mean, yes, you did steal them legitimately. Should we go
well,
back to
where
the
else?
actual Harrow Court, though?
Yeah.
So we're not staring at these Norns all day.
Just want to start an argument so bad.
You're not even talking to them yet. You can wait to argue.
I don't know if I can.
I like that there's a monster group Norn, but it only has Norns in it.
Yeah.
But it is a monster group on Archives of Nethys, which I think is hilarious.
Well, maybe we can make some minor Norns.
A Nornat.
Yeah. Or maybe some specific Norn creatures. Like something that happens when you spool off too much Fred.
I mean, there are Norn hounds, which are apparently something that comes up in this adventure path, and I'm not looking any further than that.
But they're not in the Norn family?
No, they are not in the Norn creature family.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, no, they're just not in there.
You do
Next
in fact...
minute, Matt makes a Nornhound Arcada.
No, I'm done with Arcada for now, okay? I have my entire adventure path of using Arcada. I made an Arcada dragon. I'm good now.
The Dracada.
But you do now have 5 shiny new cards from the Pathfinder Society.
Yeah.
You have the
So
unicorn.
we've given the peacock to the guy, to Justin.
Do we have to give Justin cards?
We do. We did agree to it.
Yeah.
At least one.
We can give him the peacock, that's fine.
Doesn't sound like you're fine with it. Ah!
Jesus Christ.
So giving Justin the peacock?
How do cards have alignment? I couldn't even see it. It's gone already. I wanted to see what the card did.
I can drag it back if you like.
All of the suits have a card of each alignment. It's sort of like baked into how the Harrow works. They had to change them since they removed alignment. They apparently had like an article about it or something. I don't know.
Also, some old ladies weaved them, so like that's not the biggest issue.
Yeah. These are woven cards.
Well,
Wow.
Nobody has any
A colorful,
objection.
ugly creature, Matt. How does that make you feel?
I want the unicorn.
I was going to take the twin
I took the
Oh no.
because, hey, Matt,
Hey, yeah.
can I do something broken? Like, we can talk it out later, but if it comes up,
Oh, I
peacock
know what
sounds
you're going
incredible.
for there.
yeah,
I think I know exactly what you're going to do with that.
yeah,
We will talk about it later.
yes.
Quite scared.
I'm fine with the regular, but
Oh,
So I'm right to take away the peacock?
hold on.
He's getting at least one of these.
Give him the mountain man. Any of us gonna use?
I mean,
Everyone's gonna use the
it's
peacock.
it's a fine item bonus to athletics checks and stuff.
I was gonna use a peacock.
Oh, okay. Wild.
I think I get better bonuses just from my. Anyway, so
Plus
I'm using-
3 is about what you're gonna get on.
Yeah, well, because my attacks have the tags for a lot of the things.
Yeah.
Do I have incredible initiative? I do not. I've picked other feats.
I do have odd
Oh.
for the peacock, though.
Matt, can I retrain fleet to incredible initiative?
Yes,
You
Sweet.
see the art for the peacock, please.
you certainly can.
That's That's a peacockatrice.
Nice.
We're gonna kill it with hammers.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
I'm definitely keeping it now.
Boy, look at his
Why does it
model.
have teeth?
This is a level 17 cockatrice, everyone. It is level
does it have
17. You may fight this thing before the adventure path is done.
I'll beat its ass. I'm level 18.
Well, when you fight it, it might not be level 17 either. I might give it a little bit of a bump.
Sure, Drustin can have the mountain man. Ugh.
Like, I've got artwork for a lot of these guys, actually.
Is there special artwork for the unicorn?
There is!
It's gonna be. Please don't be evil and horrible and bad.
Ah,
Ugh,
regular.
so pretty.
It's very vanilla.
Okay, so if that bites you, you're a lady.
It's so pretty.
What if it spears you?
You're dead?
Indeterminate.
What was the other one? What else did you pick up? Oh,
The magical porcupine. Oh, we aren't talking about the gender creatures. Okay, sorry.
The genders of myth and legend, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the twin.
Huh.
Which one's a
They're
twin?
huge.
They're both
I'm
twins.
guessing the one without chains.
Ah.
I mean, that
The
one
dance?
kind of, double as the dance as well, if you thought about it, but
I am afraid for now what Whisper has planned.
You should be.
I assume Whisper's gonna do awesome things with that card. That card seemed horribly broken.
I didn't even get to see it.
Oh, it's just. Well, I'll put the actual thing in the doobly doop.
That's a lot of text.
It is, but it's like the actual passive bonus is like, eh.
No, but the active is kind of good.
Matt, that artwork of the twin is incorrect. It doesn't look like Whisper.
hey, so as far as Harrowheart's concerned, does that mean there's just another Whisper running around now?
Oh no.
What is the epitomize for the twin again? I did actually look this up, but you're gonna ask Dodds about the new cards?
Yeah. Dodds, new cards, go.
Well, I was going to talk about the Mountain Man, but it seems to have disappeared rather suddenly.
Good.
I gave it to my date.
Was it a good date?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
We flirted a bit, we had some drinks and nibbles, we started a riot. It was great.
A little bit out of bad for him, I'd say. Did he play any music for you? I hear he's legendary on the lyre.
L-I-E-R?
L-Y-R-E. The
No,
instrument.
but next time he's around, I'll make sure to make some music with him.
Huh.
You just hear a weird gurgling from inside Whisper's mouth, and you just hear.
Well, with the twins, however, we have some new people who have moved in the farmlands of Harrowheart.
Good.
They are living in a little bit of a hovel, but they all look exactly like all of you, but slightly different.
Okay.
Oh, good. Stay in the hovel they shall.
Why do we have hovels? Oh, are we not better than that? We have all the fake money we need. Why are these people in hovels?
Well, these ones in particular represent all of you took a different path in life.
I think it's supposed to be like, because we're in a palace, our reflections are in a hovel.
I'm scared now. There's just a really old dog out there.
No, it's a cat girl.
I feel like Korga would be in a grave if he took a different path in life.
Probably, honestly.
It's just 3 people in a tombstone walking about.
Okay, well, we're definitely going to have to meet those people so that Matt can explain how that works. Anyway, continue on, Dodds.
Val just looking straight at the camera.
Straight up at you, Matthew.
Don't call me God. That's the Wednesday group's thing.
Yeah, that's specifically Tara's thing.
No, Ish should start doing it as well.
Potato.
Wow. I'll have to tell Ish that.
It's like you and Nick. The same brain.
Hey.
I'll have you
Am
know.
I wrong?
I'll have you know Nick is a lot less traumatized than I am.
Yeah. But I'm kind of funnier, so...
Different humor, I think. As for the dance, we have a new ballroom in Harrowheart where people can spend their free time and dance and perform.
Hell yeah.
Something of a concert hall.
That's rad.
Honestly, to me, I feel like it should have just expanded the theater, but you know.
No, those are 2 really separate things.
Are they, though?
They really
Yeah.
are dogs.
Now,
Very
if it had been
different.
attached to the bar, that would have also been very good.
Oh, that's something that could happen as well.
Just turns it into a club.
Okay, I do have to say, so the effect for the dance, like the epitomize effect, allows you to remove diseases.
Why?
Because
you
just enjoy dancing and performing so much, you do a performance check against the diseases DC.
Don't we already have a thing that removes diseases? Doesn't the big sky remove diseases in the desert?
Curses. The big sky removes curses.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's because dancing deals with boogie fever.
There you go.
I thought that the only prescription was more cowbell.
Is it just diseases, or is it basically any affliction?
No, just diseases. The character
Okay,
attempts
so-
to counter one disease using a performance check.
So if I have a broken leg, I can't dance it away.
No.
Yeah.
You can also learn rituals from it, though.
What?
Specifically, the Freedom Ritual and the Word of Recall Ritual.
What does the freedom ritual do?
What's the word of...
It's the one that America uses a bunch.
Apparently, it is a ritual to free someone who is imprisoned, petrified, or otherwise put into stasis.
Oh, okay, sure.
Well, there's that one spell that just puts someone in a magical bubble, then shoves them 100 feet below the earth.
That's a spell?
That is, in fact, a spell.
Oh, okay. I know that's a card from the deck of many things.
This is pretty good. It's now called Gathering Call. You bind yourself and your allies to a specific safe location referred to as a sanctuary where you perform the ritual. This allows the participants to return later by simply speaking a word.
Don't we already have that when it comes to our cards?
We don't need to find the cards anymore.
You know, in case you know, I don't know, your next adventure.
At some point, we run out of cards to find, so...
No, that is true.
Well, we don't actually need to find a new... It just does it automatically if we find a new card. Cards it sent us out to find. We can just do it on our own. Butonius, we did it to Butonius's dead corpse once.
So if we're trying to find these Your Sanctuary locations, what happens if there's like a Titanic ant in the way?
Well, it's like the usual teleport effects. It either shunts you to the nearest the nearest safe location, or it just fails.
We become one as Ant.
Does he say, this is the first Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now?
I don't think so. Also, if you're referencing something, I don't get it.
Earthbound.
Ah. Yeah, I don't get it.
No.
Sorry.
Watch a let's play of it.
No.
The unicorn, well, Dodds continues to say, as for the unicorn, we have a new resident in the forest.
Horse with a point.
Yes, in fact, a horse with a point. A unicorn, in fact.
Illustrana looks very happy and is trying very hard to not, like, jump for joy.
Ugh. The Ponces.
Butonius hunts it.
Jealousy.
Butonius will be jealous.
Butonius isn't a rock, so...
No, that is true.
But Juliet could get a rock now.
Probably has a little.
No, I'm not gonna get a rock. Specifically, the archetype Illustrana has calls out bird animal companion. There's a sidebar, I'm told, about using things other than birds, but it is built and balanced around the bird animal companion.
Correct. But yes,
Such is the word.
there is also a sidebar there that says, hey, we understand there's different types of flying animals, so just insert flying animal here. But with GM permission.
It's balanced around the bird.
Yes. Because I believe vultures are different and so are rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, rock is an advanced animal companion.
Pteranodons are just the same. They're just birds reskinned.
Defeathered.
Potentially.
As for the peacock, Dodds looks a little bit uncomfortable. So we have a someone has moved into the swamp.
Okay.
The one where the tyrant was.
No, the tyrant's up north in the desert.
It was swampy near the where the tyrant used to be.
But no, we now have a gremlin living in the swamp.
A gremlin,
Yes,
like the fey creatures.
correct.
Okay.
Matt, can you take us to the hex screen?
The hex screen.
Our only options are Galarian or the landing page. And
Not
I
the
don't really
front.
care much about Galarian. It's kind of a lame setting.
Wow,
Also,
fighting
Sarcopalia is more
words.
my vibe.
I don't know. I think Galarian, it's pretty cool for a cage, I guess.
You saying that it's better to have more stuff outside it, like in space?
Nice zoo.
So cool to have things in space.
So all this stuff down south is the swamp, yes?
Correct.
Isn't that where we have like poisonous snakes?
No, that's in.
That's also in the desert.
That's in the glass desert specifically.
We've shot so much in the desert.
The tyrant was sitting there, and Maritosk was turning the area swampy by pure
Oh, okay.
presence.
Because he does that.
He's just a swampy boy.
It's not exactly swamp either.
So Matt, where is the gremlin?
No, you pretty much got it right on the money.
No.
Yes.
Where's the cool, pretty pony
Well, we put.
with a horn?
I want to say there.
Okay. I will put a pretty pony with a horn. there.
She is a self-styled queen. She is calling herself the Peacock Queen.
The unicorn or the peacock?
The gremlin.
Assumedly the peacock.
Well, the gremlin is calling itself a.
Yes, but the peacock card.
Yes.
Yes. It'd be weird if it was the unicorn calling itself the peacock queen.
Is this gremlin a jinkin?
I'm not 100% sure.
Are they cool?
They have placed hundreds of traps throughout the swamp.
Are they going to deal -1 damage to a party of Tian adventurers?
No. It's actually become rather dangerous in that swamp area.
I like your style.
Cool. No one wants to live there anyway, so.
But no, apparently she also rides around on a peacock, so, you know.
Should we
That's nice for her.
invite her over diplomatically?
I'm not sure if she would show up, if I'm
Oh.
being honest.
Use your diplomacy.
We could send the Rabbit Prince as an envoy, sort of a meeting between animal royalty.
Would that be meeting as in MEAT?
We just get the cutaway to the Rapper Prince, who's just kind of doing not much in particular, just kind of immediately the ears go up. As he gets a frightened response.
I mean, I'd be down going to see him. I can use my Diplo Dancy.
You're Diplo dancing?
I just got something that helps me with dancing.
Oh. Dodds will also say, someone would like to meet with you?
Who?
They're an old resident. I believe they were known as the Trader.
Didn't he die?
I assume with this incarnation of the Harrow deck, he got better.
Fantastic. We should go do that.
Also, the other, as I understand it, the other deck has been empowering, so things are starting to blend somewhat. But, shall I invite him in?
Yeah.
I didn't think I had mixed my cards, but... And I just sort of look and I'm like, no, these are all the original cards.
I believe there was a plan to, empower each other?
Well, I need to confirm that with Sonoray.
Yes.
And work through it with her.
Well...
That's a guy.
That guy's purple. He's suspicious. Get him. Kill him.
Wow.
Purple.
He's gonna enslave us all.
I wonder if like he like used to have a really big empire, or like the Pathfinder had said he had a really big empire, but turns out he was actually just a patsy for the snake people.
Wow. The Trader walks in. Red robes, kind of cut off at the shoulders. Looks very comfortable. He's also looks pretty muscular, just from his general build. Like, although he kind of gets around and travels, and you can see this from like the leathery nature of his skin. Lots of time outside. He does have a very strong bearing about him. Let me get a swig of water.
Why is Juliet drowning you again?
No.
No.
Hello! I am the Trader!
Oh no.
Matthew, why are you doing such an annoying voice?
Would you like to make a deal?
I'm gonna punch
Why
you.
is Scam likely here?
Hello, Shinzo.
Would you like to make a deal? I have a wonderful item here for you.
I'm gonna just start
What
hitting
is
you.
your deal?
What's wrong, Nick?
You can't use my own things against me, Matthew. We've already discussed this.
What's this guy's deal?
He rolls out a rather large map that appears to be of Galarian itself, with several points of light kind of reflecting across its surface. This...
He's got a map. Wonderful. Cool. I don't care.
Well, this shows all the locations of the other Harrowkin.
Is there a particularly large glowy spot?
Not in particular. They seem to be of kind of equal light.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Are you saying that it shows the locations of all of the other Harrowkin are in like the weird, awful, horrible Harrow place?
No!
And they're all like horribly murdered?
Some of them escaped, and some of them have been empowered by your new tech. It's why I'm back.
Oh, fuck. Kill him again.
We must
Please
unempower
don't.
this deck.
So, and to be clear, they're running around Galarian specifically, and not any other planet in the system or any other plane?
Correct.
That seems really weirdly specific.
I wanted to go to Castrovel.
I do have some cousins I'd need to visit.
Castrovel is lovely
haven't
this time
seen
of
them in-
year.
I don't believe you.
40 years.
So, would you like to make a deal?
What's your price, you weirdo?
Yeah, sort of. You haven't told us what the deal is, so we can't agree to it.
Well, this is a thing I have of value. What do you have in trade? This will allow your archers to go directly to where the Harrowkin are hiding.
Archers?
As in
A
the
little.
Oh. I thought he meant,
Dates.
I thought he meant
That we walked
archers.
through?
That was weird.
I can give you like 100 gold pieces for it.
Pocket change?
Sunray.
How would you like your own store location, central, self-checkouts, a greeter at the door to check people's cards to make sure that they're members,
No rent.
some kind of fantastic Costco?
Kind of like a fantasy Costco?
Yeah, except, like, not copyrighted.
Yeah, right. I am both regretting it and not regretting this bit.
Is your name Sam, perchance? It could be like sort of Sam's Club.
That one's lost on us.
No, I get it.
Bow,
Yeah,
give me a diplomacy check.
sure.
You should have
Can I aid
a
with
bunch
my
of
Sam's
rabbits.
Club joke?
You
Yes.
can.
a bunch of
Hell
rabbits stuck in your
yeah.
shop and call it Bunnings.
Once again, we cut away to the rabbit prince who's like, God, what is with this day?
How's a 50 looking?
A 50.
Fucking
Fuck.
hell.
52.
Yeah.
That's a 50.
A 52? Wow. Do you have anything to sweeten the deal? Otherwise,
Really?
that sounds satisfactory.
Oh, okay. No.
Really? Nothing else?
I mean, we could probably throw in some parking, maybe some shopping carts.
We're going to introduce proper capitalism to Galarian, everyone. It's going to be great.
Oh,
And the
Fucking love
Abaddars didn't even get in on it.
Pour some sugar on the road? Oh, God.
dude, capitalism is gonna have Galarian's gonna have a new golden age if we introduce capitalism.
We're
Sure.
gonna get some proper shoplifting done.
I mean, that's also something that can happen.
Industrial revolution is what's gonna happen in Galarian because we're gonna introduce capitalism.
Well,
Is this are we the baddies point?
There's gonna be a revolution of industrial proportions. It's gonna be great. Standard of living, GDP per capita, it's all going up.
All those orphans are finally gonna have jobs.
Hell yeah. Their little fingies will be perfect to fit in the cracks between machines to maintain them.
well,
And the mines that they've been yearning for, oh,
Perfect.
You've done this,
Got
Matt.
to start our own canary
No.
farm.
You may look at the map if you so wish. If you wish to buy it.
I thought we were giving him a Costco to buy it.
Yeah.
I have reduced the price.
2.
50,000 gold pieces.
I'm going to be so for real, sir.
Yes.
You have proven unable to resist force previously. I wouldn't recommend as a business practice making absurd offers if you are not willing and able to defend yourself from violence. Now, I'm not going to do violence against you because I'm not that kind of person, but I'm just saying in the future.
I don't know. I'm pretty swole. He kind of flexes his arms.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna summon Algon and be like, Algon, what did you do to this guy last time he showed up?
This is actually a different trader.
Ugh.
Same idea, but different one.
Bao's going
This
to...
one's not foreign, he's native.
But no, thank you for reminding me of that terrible traumatic experience.
Bao's going to nod at Whisper in something they've probably discussed over girls' nights, and then just do a distraction.
Yeah. So give me that deception check.
Well, so hear me out. I'm going to do a fantastic dance.
All right, give me a performance check.
Why? Why does the dice like you so much?
It's just for the dumb shit. That's the worst part. So natural 20 for Bao.
That guy is so fascinated.
Did you want to re-roll that thievery check, Whisper? It will be just
I'm thinking
short.
yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well,
And so that's the dance I think you should do for Fantasy Costco to advertise to people that you're open.
so what does the dance look like?
Basically the YMCA, but it spells out Fantasy Costco. It takes forever.
It's magnificent. But
It's fun to say at the FANTSYCOTSCO.
I would apologize to the McElroys, but they know what they did. He watches the dance kind of transfixed. Cause natural it's just
Would you say that he's quite fascinated?
Illustrana's also transfixed, just like, what on earth?
where did this come from? It's like this full coordinated number as well. Like the dance moves kind of match with the letters. And
there's backup dancers, there's the works. No one knows where any of this came from, but they appear and leave out the doors just regularly.
Olga's definitely
aren't you
busy
interested-
stealing the map and doesn't even realize it's gone. He's still just looking at the after image that it's left behind.
yeah, don't you have the mime card?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, they just turn up.
Yeah.
ooh, mimes! I love this.
Oh yeah, no, you should absolutely get some backup. They're union girls. They're fantastic. Amazing
Whisper.
race.
Thieving. Any particular methodology here, or just, distracted, let's do this?
Just doing very subtle Indiana Jones, and she's just leaving a blank book where that one was.
Fair enough.
Can it be one of those maps you get from like Denny's and stuff where there's a
Oh no, it's like a massive
maze
scroll
you
map.
gotta do? Oh.
It's a massive scroll map. Like
The kids menu?
Like, it's a vellum map. It has
Oh, I'm
most
talking
of...
about. I'm talking about the one we leave behind.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's up to you, isn't it?
What even is vellum?
Vellum is a sort of paper substitute made out of animal skin.
Not always animal.
Oh, I guess you could make it out of person skin.
Yep.
People are animals, though, so
Yeah.
I stand by my comment.
Yeah, just
particularly-
specificity.
Per that big tree.
Also, probably particularly the ones that do that to people.
Yeah. Though I think there is a Bible out there that's made of vellum and it's human skin.
Oh man, that would be such a good Bible.
I'm surprised.
I mean, there's a lot of Bibles made out of vellum, mainly because the Catholic Church found a lot of vellum when they were, sort of
Looting.
repurposing old books. So actually, that's one of the best ways that we can find. Like there's some really good Plautus texts that we've found that were basically they were a palimpsest on the Bible, where a bunch of vellum had been repurposed to make a Bible, and originally it had Plautus on it.
how do
It's a
you?
fun fact.
I forget that you were
repurpose
a
vellum?
classics student.
Yeah,
I forget that sometimes.
yeah.
Just for
And
the
then I
record.
bust out the Plautus fun facts.
Yeah. But no,
And words like palimpsest.
Ninza's right. You don't waste good skin. After watching the dance, though, he claps his hands and goes, "That was amazing! We will have to institute it in the store immediately."
Fantastic. Well, you go on, head off and do that. Talk to the girls before they leave. Maybe they can cut you a bit of a deal.
Excellent.
And we'll just continue doing our ruling the kingdom thing from over here.
Very good. I'm not even going to mention the fact that you stole my map. And he just walks out.
He's an idiot.
You just mentioned it though.
Okay, I'd like to see a unicorn now, so if there's nothing else.
As you unroll the map, Whisper, a card flicks out from it.
Is it his card?
It is in fact his card,
Smash it.
but he is
It's
already
just his
epitomized.
business card.
It is already epitomized in the area.
It's just his business card. It's got his phone number on it.
Duds,
Yes, Whisper.
do you want to hang on to something for us?
As long as it's not a cliffside.
Good one, Dance. That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Okay, you're getting better at those.
But yes, it seems we have a new merchant in town. As soon as he walked out of here, we now have a Trader Joe's.
How
Yeah,
bizarre.
all right.
Because he's the trader.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Should I explain
How
it more?
bizarre.
So anyway,
Started blasting.
But yeah, otherwise you now have the trader card as well.
What did it do?
Ew. This one's actually pretty simple. I kind of like it.
Oh, okay. Sure.
that's dangerous.
That's dangerous. Does that allow you to change like law skills?
They are skills, so I
Yeah.
don't see why not.
So I could suddenly ditch my astronomy law and become legendary in thievery?
For an hour, yeah.
For exactly 1 hour once per day.
And you lose access to your
1 out of 24.
Still, quite good. Okay, so I'm guessing our next course of action will be dealing with these cardigans that are outside the realm. Do you need time to configure that, Dodds, or?
Now that you own the map, the arches have already been lit.
Okay, but before we do anything else, I'd like to go see a unicorn. So, do we have anything else that is immediately pressing?
I start stumbling towards the arch.
Okay, well, while he does that, I'd also really like to go talk to the Gremlin Queen. So I'm with you on delaying getting out of here.
Yeah, Korga's moving slower now, you've noticed.
It's because he's old.
Is Korga gonna die at the end of the adventure?
No.
Okay.
Getting senile.
I'm just not fleet anymore. My speed has gone from it's gone from my toes to my mind.
He's slowly petrifying like a chaos dwarf.
All right, well,
lignifying, actually.
Ew.
I'm gonna go. Unless anyone else needs anything from me. And Illustrana is gonna go, and
I'm trying to think of
gonna...
any reason to like delay you seeing the unicorn.
She's gonna
make sure that your kidneys are suitably armored.
She's gonna pick up a Rochelet, and then she's gonna go see a unicorn.
Don't go to Candy Mountain!
I was going to fly to the Gremlin, so peace out, Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Well, Korga is making his way to the arches. Whisper, what are you doing?
Very slowly.
Whisper's actually going to go to check on the gremlin.
Check on the gremlin as well?
Yeah. Girls' night.
Well, Illustrano, you pick up a Rochelet with the full intent of going to see the unicorn.
Smooch. Oh.
As you
Don't you dare stop me, man.
Matt, don't stop her from smooching.
As you kind of fly over there, the two of you definitely have one of those I could show you the world moments.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like those moments where like you're on a jet ski with someone who's like really hot, so you like hold on really tight, even though it's really not that rough of a ride.
Yeah, but you're the one driving.
Yeah, I'm saying a Rochelet does that.
She actually seems pretty comfortable in flight. She does kind of hold you a little bit, but it's not like complete arm wrap. This is when you remember she has wings, so she's actually pretty comfortable in the air.
I know she has wings. She still could take an excuse.
Gotta start dating less competent people.
Listen, it wasn't that rough of seas, but a girl takes an excuse when she can find it.
No, that is very true. I almost opened the wrong unicorn.
Sorry?
What?
Well, there's the monster unicorn, and there's the NPC unicorn.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's unicorn, and then there's the unicorn.
Unicorns.
Yeah.
Like, the usual unicorn is only level 3, whereas the unicorn is 17.
Oh, radical. Cool dude.
But after a couple of hours of flight, you will find your way to a clearing within the forest. And as you step into the clearing, from the other side, as a beam of light comes down to shine perfectly, you do in fact see a unicorn emerge from the foliage.
Lame.
beautiful and majestic, it kind of just lays down upon the ground and regards you with its eye open.
Illustrana is going to say in Fae, because she speaks Fae. She's gonna be like, hello, how are you? How's everything? Are you finding the Harrowed Realm to your liking?
See, I could do the funniest thing now, because the unicorn doesn't actually speak Fae.
What? Why does the unicorn not speak Fae? That's so dumb.
No,
That's
look.
so dumb.
No, look, it will respond back to you in Fae.
No, Abyssal.
It's a Fae creature. It has Fae moms.
Sure does.
The Norns.
Hello, Illustrana. Ruler of Harrowheart. How may I help you this day?
And I will switch to common. For Arushale's benefit. I assume she doesn't speak Fae. Does she speak Fae?
Not that she mentions. Not
Okay.
now, anyway.
Yeah, then I'll switch to common, and for Arushale's benefit, and I will be like, well, I just mostly wanted to come say hi.
Hello.
How are you finding the Harrowed Realm?
It is quite nice. I like the grass.
I don't mean to be presumptuous, but might I pet you? Would that be something that you would find appealing, or was it like a no touch policy?
As the ruler of Harrowheart, yes, you may pat me.
Is that something you would enjoy? I don't want you to feel like it's an obligation.
I have no feelings either way.
It's not exactly enthusiastic consent, gang. Illustrana-
Patting it is.
Illustrana walks closer to the unicorn and will sort of gently pet it, but not excessively, because it didn't seem like super into the idea. What?
Ow!
Does petting hurt?
No, I'm just joking with you.
Oh. Illustrana sort of blushes nervously.
Relax, it's fine. Would you and your girlfriend like a ride?
Illustrana turns bright red and looks at Arushale, mortified.
Arushale, for her part, has like her hand over her mouth, and you can tell she's restraining a laugh so much. It's fine. I can take both of you.
I certainly would love a ride. Arushale?
Fru giggles and trying her best to stay composed. She's like, I would love a ride on your unicorn.
All right. Sure.
It's a good thing we got rid of that bad dragon.
Alrighty.
So the two of you have a ride on the unicorn?
Yep.
All right.
We are all mature adults.
I'm sorry if I ruined this moment for you, Juliet.
No, you're fine. I think it's very funny.
The unicorn starts to kind of like trot around like the edges of the clearing. Is there any place you would like to go?
Do you have a favorite spot in the forest of Harrowheart?
Oh, I'm still kind of new here.
Well, wherever you would like to go is fine with me. Arushale, what do you have a thought?
Look, anywhere with you's fine. Illustrano?
Illustrana continues blushing. Then anywhere you would like.
Very well.
Butonius, for his part, is looking on jealously.
Oh, absolutely.
Very jealous, and is sort of like jealously puffed out his feathers and everything, and is like, I'm cool. I can be cool like a unicorn.
The unicorn does like a never slow canter around the edge of the clearing before going to a full gallop and riding out of the forest. It is a lot faster than Butonius, as you'd expect from a magical creature such as this. And it starts to kind of run across the fields of Harrowheart. And you do hear its voice kind of clear as a bell even over the wind. So have you two been together long?
Well, we haven't officially defined the relationship, as it were. We've been on a couple of dates, but we haven't really had a conversation about whether or not we want to be girlfriends or exclusive or anything like that.
Oh,
And Illustrana just looks mortified.
oh, I completely misunderstood the situation. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't hold it against you. Is there any reaction from Arushale?
You kind of feel like she's having some sort of fits or something, and then you realize she's still just trying to hold back the laughter as much as possible. You eventually hear her say, "It's still very early in our relationship." And the unicorn kind of responds with, "Oh, young love is so good, even if you're not young." And just continues riding.
The hell is this horse's deal?
What, no one's watched DuckTales before?
Woo.
I haven't.
It's a pleasant ride, however. And
Your loss.
you do get to see some of the fantastic sights of Harrowheart.
Which sights?
The desert.
The desert?
Like it kind
desert.
of, it rides past the glass desert. It reflects off of its fur really nicely. Like the light and the shining. Boing.
Do we ride by Korgar's house and see his wife?
You don't go that far into the forest.
Okay.
I don't like to trespass on other people's property.
Juliet, on the other hand.
Meanwhile, over all of this is Betonius trying his damn hardest to keep up. He's being an absolute trooper with it.
Looking very majestic as he does.
Yeah. It's just, as he's about to catch up, Unicorn just turns and starts going in another direction, so he has to as well.
Yeah, he's got to make those maneuver and flight checks.
Right? Otherwise he'll just fall like a stone out of the air.
He's like master in acrobatics.
God, I hope so.
He's master in acrobatics. He's not as good as Illustrana, but you know, who is?
Eventually, however, the unicorn will return to the clearing and gently kind of lower herself to the ground so the two of you can get off.
I dismount the unicorn.
Well, it was a pleasure to give you two a ride.
It was a pleasure to meet you, and I hope you find Harrowheart amazing.
It's quite pleasant. That was my first time riding out and about. I'm
Well,
glad
if
I
you
got to
have
experience
any-
it with the two of you.
Well, if you have any requests for anything at all, just sort of imagine a robot named Dodds, and he should appear.
Oh, I know about Dodds.
Yeah.
We go way back.
Juliet. Illustrana, I should say. I
Yeah?
would like a diplomacy check from you.
A diplomacy check from Juliet.
Would you
That's
like to
an
re-roll it?
That's all right, but I'd like higher. But what if it's worse? Oh, the conflict, the turmoil. Oh, this is the worst part, chat. Every single time he's like, would you like to re-roll that? And it's like vital to your character.
Well,
Re-roll
I'll tell
it,
you
and if
this
it's-
now. This will not be a success. The 28 will not be a success. There we go.
A 9!
It is slightly better.
That clears it, chat. It's gotta.
Well, I won't remove it from the overlay because you were just given one by chat.
Thank you, chat.
Dang.
Chat, are we cooked here?
You should have gone snooping at Korgos's hat and you might have got a better result.
Well, thank you two for giving me a ride. It was most enjoyable. Good luck with your relationship. I'd like an invite to the wedding. And it just kind of
Shut up.
canters into the forest again.
Blushes a deep crimson.
Arushale, for her part, kind of just gives you a hug and goes, "You did wonderful. And that was an amazing experience, if a little bit awkward for both of us."
I do have a gift that I intended to give you. And Illustrana reaches into her bag and pulls out a Dawn Silver rose.
Aww.
Whoa. Wasn't that poisonous to her?
No,
She's a demon, though.
she's not a full
Devil.
one. She's a Nephilim, technically.
Yeah. And also, it's cold iron for devils.
Oh,
So-
Sakubai are demons.
Or yeah, demons, sorry. Demons are cold iron. I had the correct weakness, the wrong creature type. It's cold iron for demons, it's silver for devils.
She takes a hold of the rose. This is beautiful.
We found it in on one of our adventures, and it made me think of you.
An unusual find in an unusual place. Well, thank you for this. How are we getting back?
Butonius should be here in a second, and Butonius at that moment catches up and swoops down.
Could I get a
looking
fortune save from Betonius?
Very proud of himself. You absolutely can get a fortitude save from Butonius.
Yeah.
Because he's the goat. He's amazing
he's
and
fine.
also and he just looks so majestic
He's fine.
diving and swooping in. And he looks just sort of like cocky, like, yeah, I did just keep up with a unicorn. And what of it?
Not just a unicorn, the unicorn.
Yeah, he's looking real cocky, and he is a lot offended that Illustrana rode another animal.
As animals tend to be, or at least pets. But with that, Bow and Whisper,
Hello.
you're going to see the Gremlin Queen.
Yes.
And what could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely nothing.
Say it again.
You know, a little bit louder. As you enter in this section of the forest, you can see a couple of obvious traps. Like someone has fashioned some of the swamp roots into various tripfalls and traps.
Classic.
Wooden stakes have been set up in weird places. Those mushrooms look like they explode if you get a little bit too close to them.
Oh, you should absolutely get close to them then.
Likewise, there are several areas of the swamp that has been covered over to make it look a little bit more stable than it actually is. And yeah, just off in the distance, you can kind of see a little hillock. And on top of it is a throne that seems to be made from collected pieces of wood and bone and all sorts of other things. And sitting beside it is a peacock, a rather large one.
Uh-huh.
So, Whisper, Bow, what's the plan here?
Hello.
The peacock kind of looks up at you for a couple of moments, gives a little caw, and then kind of just lays back down to sleep.
Oh, we maybe should have sent a notice we were coming first.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Now, if you wish to make your way through the swamp, I will need a thievery check.
Why?
Because you're navigating around traps and things.
I have flight.
That's not going to help you here.
Wow.
As you attempt to fly over the top, various nets and things launch out.
I'll help me.
Are you assisting? Like, are you aiding?
Yeah.
Well, it is only with Bow's aid that thievery check is a success, Whisper. As the two of you are able to make your way through the dense canopy of the area. As you get... That's okay, we're about to go on a break anyway. As you get somewhat closer to the hillock, you watch as the throne stands up on its legs, kind of climbs on top of the peacock, and you see this tiny little gremlin-like creature standing up from the throne being like, "You did well, boys! Next time!" And it just rides off.
That was the coolest exit I think I've ever seen.
So, was she riding a leg chair which then decided to mount the peacock?
It kind of attached as a saddle.
Does this look like an area that the creature would return to?
Possibly, but it might take a little bit of time before it returns.
That's fine. I'm gonna leave a note and maybe like a bottle of welcome wine.
Yeah.
Just clearly, you are rad as hell. Please be chill the next time we come a calling. Love, bow, and whisper.
And Puddle.
And Puddle. P.S. What's up with your bird?
I mean, it's just a giant peacock.
That's not true. We both know that's not true.
And with that, I think we might go on our break.
What?
We've been at this for a while. I think I might have caused a little bit of psychic damage to Nick, but that's fine.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
You're fine. At least I hope you're fine.
Yeah, nothing bad's ever going to happen because of that.
Yeah, no, nothing at all. All right, we're going to go on a short 10-minute break so I can run the ads and everything else like that. I probably will run a poll because I don't have any villain points. So, that's pretty sad. I could do a
Just DM Dwarf. He'll get in here and send you those points real quick.
I think Dwarf is busy at the moment.
He's framing. I would classify that as busy.
I'd absolutely count that as busy. Jeez. Though I do need the parts for the compressor. Anyway, we shall be back. We hope to see you afterwards.
Can't see Nick anywhere. He's gone, I guess.
Hello, everyone. We have returned.
Hello.
Hello.
We're not sure where next on.
What?
We'll see him next time. Bye, Nick.
See, now I feel bad.
So you should.
No, that's true. I should feel bad for using that voice. How did I do with it, though? Because I
Pretty good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's the first time I've used it as an NPC.
Shinzo out of 10.
I was going to say before, like, it showed a great level of maturity with the unicorn scene to not do the annoying unicorn from Charlie the Unicorn.
Look, not gonna lie, was tempted.
I'd have punched you, Matt. I would have flown to Australia
And then never
punched
left.
you.
Because she would have realized how amazing it is here.
I know.
I don't know. I love America.
You can get RPL for poli-sci here in Australia. Like with America, it's like pretty much the same curriculum as I understand it. You just have to do a refresher course. And I know that for the weirdest reason possible. But did anyone want to do anything else in Harrowheart before pursuing the other cards?
Nah.
Nah,
I'm good.
you good?
Let's do this.
I mean, Korga's already got a leap start.
Head start on
journey
everyone else?
ahead.
Yeah.
But this is probably a button I should click.
Well, yes, you can all be back to your hit points. Oh, I get a villain point. Illustrator and
Let me heal
Whisper.
up.
I feel like the polls are getting cooked, but at the same point, that's 3 votes. No one paid for extras.
What do you mean they're getting cooked? I didn't even vote in this one.
I didn't vote for myself.
Uh-oh.
Well, for the next card, you have a couple of options. Is there a particular one you'd be after? Your options are the Avalanche, the Winged Serpent,
Ooh.
the Wanderer,
Ooh.
the Eclipse,
Ooh.
the Queen Mother,
Ooh.
and I believe the Joke.
I mean, Sang Wukong likes jokes.
I mean, you're not wrong. The Wanderer is also good.
Where is the joke? Like, geographically? Because we have a map.
The joke is in Western Tianjia.
The joke!
And for my own personal curiosity, where's the Queen Mother located?
In Northern Garand.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's not Kieran.
No, this is the other Queen Mother. This is the ant one.
Oh. Oh.
Queen Mother and also an ant.
Potentially some spawning and brooding going on.
You're not wrong.
Mm.
Though probably not in this instance. So yeah, where do you want to go? The Avalanche is in Central Avestan. The Winged Serpent is in Southwest Arcadia.
Oh.
The Wanderer
Oh.
is in Central Casmeron.
I still have to return a guy to Arcadia.
Oh, he's already gone back.
Did he?
Yeah.
You got banished.
Rad. Okay. That was that guy then.
Are any of them in Australia?
No.
They never let us go to Australia.
They never let us go to Sarasan. It is terrible. I hate it. Just once.
And if you ever come from there, they make you lose your memory.
But
Are there any NPCs from there?
no.
No? Okay.
The stub of information that we have for it basically says that there is a couple of historical records indicating that anyone who returns from there loses their memory.
Great.
Like the memory totally, or just the memory of being there?
The memory of being there.
Okay. Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
Is there a PF2 equivalent to the False Hydra?
You have to remind me of the False Hydra.
No.
The False Hydra is the one that, you know, it's
False
sitting as
Hydra is the one that's stupid.
that thing from Doctor Who where when you stop looking at them, you forget you saw them.
Oh.
Weeping angles.
Silent.
No.
That's
silence.
the
Yeah.
silence.
The silence.
The stupidest arc in Doctor Who.
They just reused it way too much.
Silence hater.
Yeah, Juliet wants the raucous.
The absolute raucous.
Raucous with the caucus?
Exactly.
Well, looking through the archway, you see what looks to be a grand feed hall of some sort, like a dine-in restaurant or that kind of thing, that features a very large stage off to one side, where various people seem to be performing. Do you step through the archway?
Sure, why not?
Oh, you can change your mind now. You don't have to go to Tianjia.
I want.
Korgar, who's still huge for some reason,
I haven't turned it off.
just for funsies.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Apparently, the thylacine is still extant in Galarian's Australia.
yeah, but it's also not just on the Sarasan.
Hmm.
Yeah, when it shows up, it's sure to cause quite the scene.
For instance, you can see kangaroos in Casmeron, apparently. They frequent the mountain steps there, along with the wallabies.
You can see kangaroos in Texas. It's fine.
You know, there used to be camels in the American deserts. This is after the extinction of the American camel, to be clear. And that was because the U.S. Army had camels, and at the end of the Civil War, when they stopped having camels, they just sort of cut loose any camels they had left over.
It's entirely possible that we did the same thing with leopards.
But the U.S. Army was like, there was a big effort in Congress to get them to use camels to sort of patrol the Southwest. But then the person who was doing that big effort was then became the president of the Confederate States of America, and his ideas became very unpopular after he got his ass kicked in a war.
Matt, please tell me this man is a puppet.
That man is not, in fact, a puppet.
No, a puppet.
No, that's a man.
A puppet that swallowed a man.
I don't know why he swallowed him.
Or child. I'm good.
You're good either way.
Those are some fucking retail worker eyes.
Just dead inside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, the twins are here.
They are, in fact, here.
There's an elf. Neat.
But up
I'm
on
still on text mode.
Oh god. Up on stage there, you seem to be catching the tail end of a performance. As our giant friend in the center goes, thank you, you've been a great audience.
Is that a smiley face on what I can only assume to be a tumor?
Would you like a closer look?
He's an Eton.
Oh.
No.
No, he's not
He's
an edit.
just got a hunched back.
But he has two heads, so it's an Eton.
Well, I have a hunch. There are people who want to talk to us.
Oh no.
Hooray.
It's the Hurricane of Matt.
Can I get elf lady art while we're showing NPC art?
You're gonna be disappointed.
Generic elf looking girl.
I like her hair. Her hair's very pretty.
Her hair is very nice. But you don't get a full body shot for her.
Ugh. Why does Paizo hate me?
In particular.
And during Pride Month, no less.
Right? So, are you all gonna come up on stage, or are you just gonna leave us hanging?
Leave them hanging, of course.
Matt, what language are they talking in?
He
Are they
seems
talking in Tien?
kind of. It's strange. Their words aren't exactly matching their mouth movements.
Oh, fun. They're speaking in tongues.
Well, I mean, it's called true speech, but you know.
These guys rule.
Actually, in the Bible, it's called speaking in tongues.
Speak not of your Bible, it has no power. But, Bao, you get on stage?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, we do in fact have a volunteer.
Hello.
Bow's hopping up, I'll hop up.
Oh,
Whisper's just gonna flop on the edge of the stage and just look at the twins.
so, how can I help the rulers of Harrowheart tonight?
We're looking for the joke card.
Well, the only joke around here is me.
What?
Sorry for your loss.
I don't get it.
Oh, it's because I've just finished my Tide 10, and everyone kind of loved it, and I was like doing jokes and things.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, sorry we missed it. Could you do it again? Right now?
Well, I've already kind of performed it, but get back to me about it.
What's this guy do? What's his vibe?
Deal?
What's his profession? What's a major accomplishment within that career?
Yeah.
What nation and settlement does he live from? And what nation or settlement did he spend his formative years? I get all of that information because I critically succeeded. So,
well, he is a Harrowkin.
Okay.
Specifically, the joke.
Oh, okay.
He spent his formative years as a card, being passed around, and being used to tell stories.
Yeah.
Particularly funny ones.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they were like sort of tragic ones where, it's a sad but funny ending, but
Well, those ones kind of play into it as well.
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
Don't you think?
God. I'm so sorry, everyone.
I mean, it is a bit like rain on your wedding day.
Fuck.
Or like a free ride
when you've already paid.
I seem to be missing on this joke.
Right?
That is the
like some good advice that you just didn't take.
But who would have thought?
It figures.
Anyway.
Nerds.
I'm sorry, Matt. Who did a whole bunch of games named after Taylor Swift songs?
I did an entire string of sessions, and their titles were all based on Taylor Swift songs.
Uh-huh.
Wild.
I also managed to slip in, what was it, a dozen Taylor Swift quotes for one session?
Yep.
Or at least lyrics from Taylor Swift songs. But otherwise, he is currently professionally a comedian. He's been doing really well considering he's only had a handful of shows.
Well done to this man.
Okay. Radical. That answers my question.
And Bao?
I was asking him to do his set.
I mean, I could do it again, but everyone else has already heard it already. Like, just now.
Does Bao have shameless requests?
Oh, God, actually.
God, I hope not. The fool, for his part, is looking very worried that they're going to have to go through the set again.
Yeah,
You mean the joke?
No, the fool.
Oh, okay.
Well, there are 2 cards here. Great choice of us coming here.
Is the lady a card?
I mean, we've got the list of them right here.
Is the elf... Is she a card? Or just like they're 3 cards and an elf?
3 cards and an elf, it seems.
No. I mean, give me a perception. No, fortune telling lore. You've got that.
Yeah, I'll roll it. It'll be a bajillion. I'm legendary. You'll tell me.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. No.
44.
It would seem that she epitomizes the dance card.
No, okay. I thought that was the horrible mimes.
At the very least, they all seem to be representative of the different cards.
She's very cool.
The fool kind of just
And
leans over into your ear and goes, I can't take this off.
Oh, I don't know why I thought that was so funny, Matt.
I think we have to help this man.
How do you pee in that?
I don't.
Oh, okay. That's not good for you.
I guess.
Do you ever pee, or...?
Not really.
When he's in that colder continent, he's definitely a peeing.
Oh.
That's psychic damage to Matt.
I love this investigation of do the cardigans pee?
In response to your question, though, Bao,
Yes.
I mean, I have some other jokes I could try out if the crowd wants to hear them. And there's like a couple of cheers that ring out.
Or here's a fun thing. Where is the card?
Which card? This card?
The-
And he kind of flicks out a card from between his fingers. That's the
Is it
joke
the
card.
joke? Yeah. That's the card. You found it.
Well, no, it's been here the whole time.
Oh,
Been
boo!
here the whole time.
That's fantastic. I reach out to take the card.
He kind of pulls it away.
Aw.
So, why should I give it to you?
Because we're asking nicely.
I am also somewhat of a joke.
Have you seen my life so far? I am a paladin of Sun Wukong, and now I am, in fact, apparently ruling a kingdom.
That is pretty funny.
You just hear from, like, heaven. But I'm ching.
I just imagine just literally it's the monkey of the drums, but it's the Wukong.
Yeah. You do hear some murmuring coming from the crowd as you're having this discussion. And the joke leans over and goes, I think we're losing him. He turns back to the crowd and goes, so, what about those Chilaxians? Am I right?
No, we're not doing that kind of comedy.
Is that just... Are you just being racist right now?
Well, no, I'm going to lean to a whole bit about Hell Knights.
But it,
I do hate Hell Knights.
pot meat kettle.
Illustrana's not racist.
Yeah, I would disagree.
Demons aren't a race. They aren't people.
Hey Matt, is there a racist card, and does Illustrana epitomize it?
No.
Val is going to twirl around her staff, put it down, and then speak into it like it's a microphone.
Yeah.
What do you call grave robbers that keep getting away with it? The Pathfinder Society.
There's a couple of snorts that come out from the crowd. I want my statues back. Give me a performance check, Bao.
Not dancing. 48.
48. Well, that's one success. Whisper, Illustrana, and Kogar.
Yeah.
By the looks of things, the show must go on. And I would like a performance at least out of another 2 of you, but potentially all 3 of you. If you want to do a combined thing, you can. You want to do separate performances, also fine. This is essentially a skill challenge.
Whisper's
I
gonna
feel like
get up on the
Kolgar
stage.
has nothing to add to this.
Yes, Whisper?
Illustrana draws her cloak in front of herself and then just drops it. And then she's disappeared.
1 second, Illustrana. Whisper.
Sorry.
That's pretty much exactly what I was going to do. But she's just going to make a joke at the same time.
Yeah.
She's going to stand up next to the joke. Okay. Where?
Nope, I think you cut out.
Where
Too quiet, I
So
think.
quiet, your microphone doesn't want to play.
where are the paladins when you need them?
I don't know.
And she's
Where
just
are the
gonna-
paladins?
At that point, she's just going to walk behind the joke, like out of view of the actual crowd,
Yeah.
and just fade away.
Yeah, right. Well, that's 2 successes.
Illustrana's also just gonna disappear.
We're in TNZI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. How do you tame wild rice? Using a very tiny saddle. Bunch.
Do you want to do another performance check, Bal? Why do I even ask? Should I just like auto success?
Ooh, okay. Can I actually rewrite the joke for that good of a performance check?
Yeah.
What's the sound of a monkey falling off a cloud? And then the staff extends suddenly straight upwards. You hear a muffled thump. Monkey and the drums and cymbals then fall on the stage. Crunch.
And there is a crashing as the drums hit the stage, and we see someone who looks an awful lot like Sung Wukong for a couple of moments before, with a kind of quick whistle, disappears on a cloud.
Take a bow.
The joke kind of reaches to grab you.
Hey, hands off the merchandise.
You said take a bow.
No,
He gives you a nudge with his elbow.
I'll take that one.
He's kind of aiming for the shoulder, but the height difference kind of knocks you on the head a little bit. There's a little bit of a laugh that comes out from the crowd. As you kind of finish out the performance, and there's some cheers, I guess, from the crowd. They seem a little bit confused by this turn of events. You do hear some booing coming from stage right, or to the north, I should say.
Who's booing us?
Booing us.
Whisper's gonna trottle off in that direction.
Illustrana's also going in that direction.
Yeah.
Sneaky girls.
Just gotta stop your movement because there's only so far you could go.
Yeah.
As you get closer, you do see a group of rough-looking individuals. And they do seem kind of disappointed with the performance. But they also don't look quite human.
Do they look like demons?
Maybe?
Do they look like Velstrax?
Oh. Oh. I really didn't see them.
They Vel struck you by surprise?
Mm-hmm.
I assume we're gonna have to roll initiative.
I will get initiative for everyone.
Do you want me to have moved one back for convenience sake?
Yes, please.
Okay, you can have to move me then.
That's fine. 40's fine.
That's
If
fine.
that's
You
the
happy with
case,
that?
add +5 to my initiative.
I feel obligated to take that perception roll.
Yeah.
Just because I'm literally, hopefully, never doing this again, I'm going to use the Dancers in Vision
Yeah.
and roll performance 3 times, I guess.
Okay. That's pretty good. So I'm adding 5 to 44. Okay.
That's some bullshit.
I think I'll take the 54 one.
Yeah? You want to take the 54?
Yeah, why not?
That is a little bit kind of bullshit. And Whisper, you're taking your perception check from earlier.
Mhm.
Well, let's roll our boys in.
If I'm not lost, they have.
You are, in fact, lost.
Yay!
Well, let's get this part started. Now, just so everyone is aware, I am not rolling the troop in, per se. If you want their help with things, you can ask for their help. But for the most part, this is your show, combat-wise. Bao, you will be up first.
How strong does Homeboy look?
What, the joke?
Yeah,
I mean, it looks pretty tough.
launch me.
Launch you?
Toss me.
Launcher, I hardly know her.
Let's see if you can tell a joke that goes right over their heads.
See, I'm gonna give a +2 for that.
Da, 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 da.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, what is his for range? All right. I mean, you can move 60 feet.
Fantastic.
As he kind of picks you up and yeets you.
Wee.
Gasps ring out from the crowd. The accompanying band switches to something a little bit more upbeat. That curiously sounds like our combat music.
Oh, I thought you were going to switch the track there.
Look, if I had one on hand, I would.
Plays Cantina theme.
Do 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 do.
I love Max Rebo and his jizz whalers.
Oh, why?
What they're called?
I know.
You don't
Wow.
like the Jizz Whalers? They're very
The fact
powerful
that-
in the Outer Rim.
It's the memory.
Incredible. I've
That's
used
it.
all my good rolls on useless things.
Oh,
As is
bullshit.
tradition.
Yeah.
Although I think actually Disney renamed the genre of music and it's something like jazz now.
Cowards. You have one action remaining, Bao.
Really? Cool.
You're thrown.
Fantastic.
You have a hero point.
I'm not using a hero point on a second hit.
Fair enough.
Especially when Bao rolled like fairly well. Yeah, Bao rolled a 16.
They're pretty tough guys. Well, one second, just need to double check something. We watch as this demon kind of shoves a spear into their own body.
L.
As they steep their weapon.
Steep. That's a bit tall.
Like a T.
Moves to there. Going to attack you, Whisper.
Ooh.
He's got the reach.
Ow.
Ooh.
Oh no! Starting out strong with a natural 20.
Oof.
That's him done. Our friend here's going to do the same, but he's going to move to the opposite side of you, Bao. This will invoke an attack of opportunity.
Please let me hit.
Ask and ye shall receive. Watch as you do like way too much damage. Oh, plus 15, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
He is gonna bop you though.
Gonna double check that I put my armor back on. I'm good.
That's gonna be a hit. For 34 damage.
Decent amount of bleed.
That's him done. Korga,
Alright, Mango.
is your go.
Well, they're all bunched up together.
They are all bunched up together. And you do have a pretty cool spell for these kind of instances.
I do. Why is my thing all gone? There we go. Where is it? Falling stars.
Oh, I thought you were going to go chain lightning. Oh.
I thought you. Oh.
You are. Okay, cool.
Why can't I target these guys? Is it because I don't have Korga selected? Oh, it's because I am on draw tool still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a number.
Pretty shocking, really. I'm guessing just an order.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be failure for him. Chain Lightning is just such a great spell.
Pretty good, yeah.
I feel like you're biased, though. Not a single critical success amongst them.
Good. That would make me very sad.
And you, that. We'll take the full damage. Wait, no, they take the half damage.
2 of them do, yeah.
There we go. How much damage is that? Like 300?
72, 144, 122. About 300 damage.
Casters don't deal damage, guys.
No,
I
not at all.
don't deal damage. Look at I only dealt 72 damage for 2 actions. Definitely don't times that by the number of targets.
There are oohs and ahs ringing out from the crowd as they watch this lance of electricity course across their heads and hits the demons one after the other.
I cast guidance on Butonius.
It does seem as if the crowd thinks this is all a part of the show.
Yeah. Korga's sitting at a table. Audience participation.
Just in the back being like, oh,
Wait, let's just extra make sure that I'm actually in range.
See, now that just has me thinking of like wizards at a theater just being like, oh, I don't like this show anymore. Fireballs.
Transform someone into a toad.
Murder.
It's fine. They're bards. They'll manage.
Isn't there a spell where you literally throw fruit at people?
Well, there's also 500 toads.
Telekinetic projectile.
I need that spell, Matthew. I need that for every argument I'm ever going to have.
What, 500 toads?
Yeah, just interesting points, but 500 toads.
How about we counter?
500 toads.
You got
Is
something
it a
15
spell
feet.
that summons 500 toads?
I hope so.
I believe so. Well, he is going to step up into your space bow. And he is going to claw. And then Jor.
You know, he looks really Akata coded. Are we sure we're done with Akatas for the...
See, you said Akata, and I thought you were saying Kokoda.
No, Akata.
I don't even think Juliet knows what Kokoda is.
Step. That's an elf step, by the way, so it's only one action, because
Yeah.
I'm an elf. And elves are superior. I'm going to Harrow the Fiend.
Yep.
Reaction. I am
Actually, you have to do it
going
at your start of your turn. You're fine. Keep going.
So then I'm going to strike. I'm going to miss. I'm going to hero point. Oh! Tragic. And then I'm going to recall knowledge.
Yep.
Religion, probably, for...
Correct.
Okay. Do 42.
Who you're recalling religion on? The guy?
Yeah, this guy. And, you know, probably to recognize all of them as, like, types of daemon, as it were.
They are, in fact, daemons. This one in particular is a Puro demon.
He's a real
He doesn't look very
Puro.
cat-shaped.
They have a tendency to represent the bloodshed of war. hence the weapons kind of dug into their flesh. They can hurl those weapons at people for fun. And, you know, to hurt people.
Yep. And, do these daemons, do they seem to be, sort of part of a persistent summon spell, or does it look like there was a spell that like opened the way for them to get here, but now that they're here, it's not like a persistent thing?
It does seem like they've been summoned here.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason, you're not sure.
For reference, let me be quite direct.
You want to use counter slash.
Does dispelling slice, would that be able to dispel them?
It would.
Okay, radical.
But you'll be going up against their DC as opposed to a specific spell DC.
Okay, that's fine. I love dispelling things with my dispelling slash. But that ends my turn.
All right. The Phasma Demon. Not to be confused with the Pharasman Demon.
And here I thought it wasn't to be confused with phasmophobia.
Also an option.
It's not a phas, Mom.
You're all terrible.
It's a phobia.
Yeah, we're... there it is. All right. Well, this one is going to take to the air. Whisper, are you preventing this from happening?
I don't got no reaction yet.
Oh, yeah, no, you did get the one, didn't you? As it kind of slivers over the top.
Like the one time I take a decent crit is when I can't use wooden double.
Oh, don't worry, your crit's coming.
Yeah.
Attacks you, Illustrano?
Okay.
We are going to go for the jewels, though.
Owie.
For 28 damage.
You're trying to kill me.
Oh no!
Oh no!
How's your hit points going? Yeah, you're fine.
Then they're gonna eat me.
And that is going to attempt the grab.
Oh, you're gonna try to swallow me whole. Okay.
Does not have swallow whole.
That's what he says. But we all know he really likes to swallow elves whole.
One time.
I do believe Felix was swallowed more than one time.
Almost every single time.
That's not gonna do it at all. Wait, why does it have... That seems wrong?
Is it
It
not
has
trained in athletics?
+0 to athletics.
No, it's got a +8.
Oh. Still kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna add athletics to its stat block because
He's cheating.
NPC bullshit.
NPC bullshit.
But I won't do it for this action. Don't worry about it.
Yay, he critically failed.
I mean, you are also allowed to grab him now.
Or I have a villain point.
Make him use it.
I mean, you can use it. Sure. Critical failure. Full prone.
That's supposed to have the bonus attached to it, but I still think that would fail. He can
Would it
full
fail
pro.
critically?
I'm gonna make him full pro. It's fine.
Yay! I like him being prone.
Step. Never gonna get you up. Yeah, well, look. That's going to be a hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, is that... Oh, it's spirit damage, not void. Boo.
You're hopeful for a second then. I could tell. That's... Then he's going to attempt the grapple. There we go. That's a bit better. Still going to be a failure, though. Him done, though. Whisper, your response.
Oh, he's not gonna have fun. Ah, boo earns.
You have 2 hero points.
I do, and like it's probably like more than enough, but oh come on!
You still hit, though.
I know, but I want the thing that does 3 extra dice to do more damage.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's a lot of dice.
It's not a stun. I just keep forgetting to turn that off.
And your opportune backstab. There's your crit. Natural 20.
See, this is why I need Vorpal on this.
Just take their heads off.
Mm-hmm.
Up with the
Dead
heads.
right now. If I had Vorpal.
Okay, he's got to go.
This is where
Slashing
my
weakness.
beheading would be if I had one. And Whisper, continue your turn. Oh, I've got to do...
Slashes.
Hold up, I gotta do frightened.
Yeah, you've got like a bajillion conditions you haven't applied.
Oh.
Budgeting, piercing,
Weakness
slashing.
to slashing.
Done.
Yeah, those would be relevant. Ah, come on. Here's
That's
the
a
second
hit?
attack. Easy hit. Yeah, it's a forceful. And it is a stunning blow. Though I don't know if it's going to matter.
Oh, he's still up. Not by much, though.
Oh, okay. How about now?
Yeah. And he's also failed, so he'll be stunned, but roll your damage. Oh, he's still standing.
42 is not the answer.
For once.
And that's
He-
Whisper done.
He has single-digit hit points and is stunned. Bow, it is your turn.
Hello.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's Whisper.
Is it? I don't think Whisper has bleed.
I do.
You do? Okay.
Yep. Oh, the crowd
Would
does
she
a lot.
got crit?
Okay, first attack. Oh, are you kidding me? Cool.
What
Second
did you do
attack
to
on the
dice?
other guy.
Use them all on diplomacy.
What the hell? Wheel and woe? Maybe?
Hmm.
The
Nope, got
parademon
nothing else.
on the left here is just going to be like, I expected more from you. I heard stories. Yeah, he just kind of does a half step back, just like, what?
Listen, did you see my set I killed out there? Here, not so much.
I don't know if what your routine was a little bit dry, old. Kind of like you, honestly.
Wow.
Oh my god. This guy's being racist.
Matt, can I take back all 3 of my attacks and challenge him to a joke off?
There is a snicker that comes from the table over here.
All right.
Demon just looks around to him, gives him a wink.
Okay. No, that's okay.
The parademon off to the side here. Illustrana.
Yep.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
A little tired, but otherwise great.
Honestly, understandable.
I'm gonna feel even better when you kill my character horribly.
You know,
Then you're gonna feel bad.
You keep
Feel
threatening
bad?
that every time we have combat.
Where's the Kratz Heckle Hazard ability? Look, one day we'll see it in an encounter and it's going to be amazing.
I threaten it every combat because every combat it could come true. That's the fun part about playing a glass cannon character.
Right?
It's how the system was intended to be played. Every combat on the knife's edge.
45 damage for you, Illustrana.
Half my hit points gone. Persistent damage ticking away.
Yeah,
Alright,
no,
that's his first action. What's he doing?
he's going to keep laying into you, honestly.
Yeah, he can try. He can succeed. Kill my character. Kill my character.
There's a lot of dice that goes out. Ah, that's below average. Still going to go down, though.
And wait. I have a thing for this,
You do.
which is my thing for this. Do.
My
I have
necromancer has been
things.
crewed within the first round of every combat they've been in so far. Look, there are some things that attach to the characters that have nothing to do with the science.
Sure, Matt. Whatever you say.
Yeah, man.
The survivor? Are you going to heal your hit points?
Yeah. I'm 17th level, so I'm back. Better than ever.
You're so back.
So bad, gang.
He's just going to look at you as he's kind of putting the glaive back into his body. And it's just like, I'm pretty sure I just killed you then.
I don't think you did. I think you missed.
The other parademon is just gonna kind of look down at you, bow, and just, you can just surrender, right?
I mean, I'm willing to take your surrender, sure.
No, I mean, like, you would surrender, just give us the cards.
Joke offer, no.
I'm not a monkey. I'm not gonna perform for you.
You're performing for someone.
He takes a swing at you.
Yeah, fair.
This creature of battle. That'll be a miss. That'll be a hit on the third. Okay.
Cool.
All right, Kogar. Still over in the cheap seats.
Yep. Very cheap.
Really?
Hey, man. If it ain't broke.
All right, okay, I'm ready.
It's also like it is one of the two spells that I have that are in range and don't hurt my allies.
Those are some pretty bad rolls as well.
Okay.
So the last one will take no damage. Because he was the last in line.
Well, you rolled them in that order, so that's the order we're going to take them in. And definitely not the order I targeted them, but that's okay.
Because he was lost, and I think it just works left to right. So, he will take half. And these three will take the full damage.
Oh, look, he's dead.
Blah.
Ding dong.
So 124.
Yeah,
240, 280.
The prairie deer is going to look around and be like, who keeps doing that?
This stage performance is shocking.
Because I'm imagining Kogar is sitting at a table with people, just like an old man sat down in an empty seat.
Yeah, he's looking after he was looking after Butonius.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Blue.
Matt. He's sitting there with another old man, and they're both commenting on the stage show.
Yeah,
Back in
the two-
my
the two
day,
mothers.
performances used to be more electrifying.
His wife is there with him.
Wife is back at home. Actually.
Actually.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I thought his wife was his hand.
You have what extra remaining, Kogar? Quicken spell. Chain lightning.
Dwarves don't get quicken. Dwarves, druids don't get quicken spell, which is
Should have taken the wizard archetype.
criminal.
It's not criminal. Druids get shields. That makes it even, right?
That does make it even. Very true.
They also get the cantrip shield, which is generally better.
Guidance
Guidance?
on the old man next to me.
Thank you very much.
I mean, this combat's going to be over by the time it comes to my turn again, and if it isn't, everyone else is going to be dead anyways.
That is very true.
So, Illustrana. Yeah, Illustrana could just make her way back over to Korgar. It's fine.
Well, the Astro Demon is kind of sick of being shot with lightning.
It's gonna cast Baleful Polymorph on Korgar.
Do you have Reactive Strike, Bow?
Yes.
He is about to cast a spell.
Use a manipulate action.
Target him.
Crit. Aw. Not lucky 7.
Oh no. Oh god. Well, he is going to cast Dimension Door.
Pansy.
What do you mean by that?
Running away.
Oh no, he's running towards.
A real fighter deals with his problems head on. Wait, you only got to there? That's
There. Look.
Wait, what?
Look. Dimension Door.
120 feet?
Yeah, this is a big
You
map.
can't even cast it at 5th level? It's pathetic.
Yeah. Actually, no, I
It's
got
also not called Dimension Door anymore. It's called Translocate.
This is an OGL book.
Oh, okay.
You want to know
Also,
the
it's
worst
vastly
part?
different spell.
Yeah, well. You want to know the worst part? He's got a fly speed of 60 feet.
Okay. Is he up in the air still?
No, meaning he could have just flown the entire way, saved the spell. Illustrata!
Oh,
Well, my first two actions are going to be a Dispelling Strike against this guy.
I will say it'd be easier on him.
Yeah, I know, but he's gonna die soon, so...
Okay.
Well, I missed.
Like I said, you have one action remaining.
I'm gonna command Butonius.
Yeah.
Butonius flies 120 feet. That'll end my turn.
All right.
Show me the damage.
The Phasma Demon. That's a lot of damage.
Easy.
Yeah. Easy with that 8.
Easy. I'm still up, gang.
Why do I have 24 bulk? Oh, suddenly the money counts.
I mean, it shouldn't be.
She'll be right.
Should be right, mate.
I have 19,000 gold on me, and I don't remember why.
Shopping for Apex.
Probably.
Gonna be going for you first, Whisper.
Okay.
With the jaws. That's gonna be a miss.
behold. Okay.
He should have got up first.
He really should have. Now he's gonna get up. Or is he? Yes.
I mean, he is. It's gonna hurt though.
And your opportune... You're getting the crits on the opportune backstabs, Illustrana.
Yep.
What's with this?
Yep.
It's the opportunity.
Yeah. It's the opportune moment.
They're leaving themselves exposed, I guess.
Weakness slashing.
Oh, that's... I'll say again, as much as I love Pathfinder 2nd Edition, I'm glad I don't have to do this at a table. Alright. Bite, stand, claw. Betonius.
Boy, you're
Miss.
attacking my bird. You're gonna miss.
Well, I can't always crit animal companions, despite what chat may say. Whisper!
Whisper. Punch. Oh, come on.
Something over a 10?
I mean, that is part of the stunning blow, but I don't think it's going to matter in a second.
We'll see how we go. Oh, you got an 8 that time? Single digit hit points.
Heck, damn it. Fine. Boo earns.
Another 8?
There we go. Where were you?
Where were you earlier? This is gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Well, that's the 2 Phasma demons now dead. I think you are out of actions though, Whisper.
Yes.
Bal? Now's your time to 1v1. Third 8? Okay.
bullying staff?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll just click that. Never mind. I don't think this is going to work considering how I've been rolling, but let's find out. That's not going to be enough.
For a trip?
For a shove.
For a shove. Nah, he's good.
Yeah, I wanted to shove him into this guy.
I mean, not a bad attempt, but no.
Just...
He just looks
what
down
is
at you and kind of goes, "Do I look like a joke to you?" And then you hear the joke call out and go, "No, that's me." Oh, Starlight transformation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of oohing and ahhing from the crowd.
Gonna get it next time.
Oh, that's you done?
Yeah, that's 3. Fantastic.
I don't think anyone's going to be shaking that bleed damage anytime soon.
Hello,
All right.
Mr. Perot Demon.
Hello. Should we try this again?
That's gonna kill me now, gang. Just you watch.
I don't know. There's a fair bit of healing around the room.
Yeah, the worst he can do to you in one shot is dying too. There it is.
Chat, look at it. The consequences of my own actions. Alright, that is... Dying to?
Dying too? Oh no! Whatever will happen.
You're too far away.
Ben is going to attempt to hit you, Whisper.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a miss. And then he's going to steep his weapon. The other parademon.
Can you move me up to 53 in the initiative order?
I absolutely can.
Cool.
How the hell do I get over there?
I mean, you got your own problems.
He's not a problem. He's just an inconvenience.
Wow.
The problem is getting over to Juliet so she doesn't die.
I think Bao has a healing spell.
If she does die, then I'm there with a reaction locked and ready to go.
Well, I can't die next turn, so I'll be fine.
One way or another. Going to try to demoralize you.
I guess I could theoretically die next turn, but like I'd have to roll real bad.
As you become frightened too, Bao.
Also, I'm pretty sure Bao has a healing spell
Steep.
that she's never ever used.
I was hoping for a critical then. Oh well. $37 damage.
Still too far away.
Korgar.
Well, we know what Korgar's gonna do.
Punch the demon. I was close.
And you'd be wrong. Korgar's not going to punch the demon.
The old man who was sitting next to you was like, I did think this fight was starting to drag on.
No, not that. 120 foot. There we go.
That's so mean.
That's the end of my turn.
Now he has to fly all the way to catch back up to you.
I mean, he could teleport.
He could teleport.
You know what? He is. He's going Dimension Door.
No, fly, please. You won't regret it, I promise. I didn't teleport away from him. It's only fair.
Fine, he flies.
You sure about that?
Yeah, no, look, I know you have a reactive strike. It's fine.
I don't know, it's fine.
That's what they call getting it.
Is it a bait when you know what's gonna happen?
And I'll throw in that demoralize for you as well.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, right.
No, come on, crit fail the fortitude check. Come on.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you also have to do the fortitudes check for
Success.
brawling group.
Fortitude save?
Can Whisper just throw in a crit hit just so it's there?
That is a thing I can just do.
You just throw the damage in there, and it'll have the rest of it.
Yeah.
Crit specialization.
Oh, okay.
Roll that fortitude save. Oh, you did. 46. So you're fine.
Well, he doesn't have the actions left to kind of get out of there again because he's down to 1 hit point.
I mean, he can always dispel my dragon form.
Oh, thank you, aggro.
Yeah, he can always dispel. Wait, no, I don't have a reaction at the moment. Fuck.
I mean, he's gonna try to attack you.
He can try.
He doesn't feel confident with an escape plan, so...
Dude literally walked up thinking he was going to be hot shit. The other guy's like, oh, whatever.
Look,
and he's like, don't you ignore me! Whack!
I don't think people, when they walk into a fight, expect your opponent to turn to a dragon. Just gotta put it out there.
I mean, like, if they had done their research, that's all he does.
They did their research, was expecting Gorgot to come to them. You just go, pew, pew.
Whisper, it is your turn.
It is.
Decisions.
Actions. Damn. Slaps a potion into Illustrana's mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, people are so nice to me. No longer.
Bit wounded, though.
Wounded, schmoonded.
And flurry blows.
Oh, because you got reach now, don't you?
What? It's an 19.
They're pretty chunky.
And this is why keen dice are good.
Well, it is stunning blow, so he can suck on that.
He's pretty good for it. Yeah, I'll take the success on that.
I hope
That-
Illustrana doesn't
Okay.
stay there.
Oh, she will.
No, I was gonna leave.
Okay.
Jesus.
I was just gonna do a lot of other things before leaving.
Fuck, finally.
Then
I
give
think
me-
these guys don't have reactive strike.
Bow, it is your turn. Apologies, everyone. This fight took a little bit longer than I thought it would.
I'm gonna assume they have reactive strike.
Assume
Well, he
away.
Have not used it.
He didn't clock Petonius, so
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I
move-
could have done.
1 second, let me just check real quick.
let's. Yeah.
I'm gonna move over here.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna move over here.
That one is dead.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm still angry at this man.
Okay.
Shining Starlight attack.
Yeah, right.
30-foot line, dog.
30-foot dog line.
Mm-hmm.
Mush.
Is it just a husky charge?
It's a bunch of dogs with knives.
Dee, get him!
That's a success. Roll your damage.
Ooh, pretty.
As he gets rampaged by dogs.
I have done damage to him, making me the victor.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Illustrana, now on 54.
I don't think I'm on 54.
Success.
Yeah, you got put down, so you got bumped up the initiative.
Oh yes, my initiative. Sorry, I thought you were talking about hit points. I kip up.
Kip up?
Yep. I think this is like the first time I'm using it, but I have had it the whole campaign, I think. Do dispelling slight. Critical miss. Final action.
Yeah, the hero point was given to Bow.
Final action. Mount Butonius. And why is that not? Are we not? Okay, well,
It's not working?
module is here. Let me. The module's having a tough time, but I mount Butonius,
Yep.
and then I gain 20 temporary hit points. Me and Butonius do. Because of my absolutely cracked archetype. And then Butonius is going to fly to go be next to Korgar.
Fair enough.
And then I'm going to take 1 billion damage from this persistent bleed.
Well, let's
You
find
could
out.
fly. You could fly over Korgar. That way, when you go prone from going unconscious, you fall on top of him and therefore touch him.
As much as I'd love to say that works, it does specifically call out using an interact action.
Dang.
Illustrana's gobbled half the time for you? Coming through fine on our end, I believe.
I have no issues understanding Juliet until she goes into talking about Vellum again.
Wild.
then she's just speaking nonsense all the time.
I think it's just because you don't have skin in the game.
No, get him. Hurry up and end Illustrator's turn so we can get you far on that.
A billion.
That's a lot of bleed.
46 times 2.
Ah!
Hot shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's not. That's wounded. Okay.
Yeah, it's not just Illustrator. Okay. It's a... No, the connection seems fine on my end as well. Like for OBS.
Puro Demon.
Yeah, no, look.
Purina Demon, have at you.
Bow!
Me.
He's got a 15-foot strike. Actually, does he have a 15-foot strike? He does.
No. Oh.
That'll be a hit. And then to you, Whisper.
Come on, do a crit.
Do a crit? You want the crit? How about a miss? What's your movement, bud? He is going to move past you, Whisper.
Come on, 20.
Dude, what on earth are these guys fucking insane ACs?
Pretty big.
Does he really want to kill Illustrana?
Yes.
Wow. Matt hates me.
All right. Targeting you, Bao.
Me.
He's going to jab his glaive into his body. And then withdrawing it, he's going to hurl it at you.
My reflexes are too fast. I'll catch it.
I do have a villain point. Still a miss.
Wait, what?
And then he recalls the weapon as it lodges back into his flesh. Kogar!
Okay.
I mean, he caught it with his stomach.
Man, these are hard choices. Okay.
Yeah?
First one is an interact action to heal Illustrana for 90-10. That's what it came out. That's half a hit points.
Probably.
A little less. Kill the Astro Demon.
Yeah, but how?
A stiff
An
breeze?
attack, presumably.
Yeah, but if he's got 1 hit point, I can trip him, and if I crit, he dies from falling over.
Pretty unlikely. You do have 2 hero points.
We're just gonna go for the Jaws strike. No, that was a 4.
You were also targeting Illustrana.
I am targeting Illustrana. Does a 40 hit?
A 40 will hit.
Alright.
He is super dead.
Wonderful. And then I use my last action to dismiss dragon form.
Oh,
Might have been
right.
tasty.
Wondering why the hell's he doing that? And it's just in case Illustrana gets crit again. Because if she does get crit again, then
Not
he will
dead.
die.
Nope.
And then I can use a reaction, and then it will be
I
a-okay.
won't die hard. I won't die.
You won't die yet? Whisper!
Yeah, well, in any case, I'm ready for it.
Bao has hit money on hands, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You good?
You can do the
fine?
opposite and lay hands on me.
You good, Bao?
Yeah, no, super.
Actually, no sticking
Whisper's
there.
gonna delay until after Bao.
Okay.
Fine. No, it's fine.
You
Oh, I know. I'm at the
you're
bottom of initiative.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I'm gonna delay to cancel my turn.
Go deal with the other one. I'm taking this guy on.
Flanking in this economy?
Come on. Be nice to me again.
Thanks.
That's as nice as it was gonna be.
Ooh. A hit and deal damage.
I forgot to turn off Deeply Doop. It's a Tiger Claw, not stunning.
They can't all be crits. I'm sorry.
I don't like this guy.
That's Whisper.
He never lets me hit him.
And that's you done, Whisper?
Yeah.
Okay. Bow!
Lay on hands.
Just making sure you've been taking down your friend.
What?
Your aura of courage that automatically reduces your frightened at the start of your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
The aura of courage specifically requires you to be holy.
Bow's holy.
I am.
I know, it's just silly.
Then I'm just gonna run down the stairs and overhead swing.
There we go.
Everyone knows courage is a holy emotion.
That's gonna be a hit. For 40
Unholy
damage.
people are cruel and cowardly.
A superstitious and cowardly lot.
Alright, Illustrana.
I would like to try to dispel this man.
Alright. That's
Finally,
a hit.
I hit.
It's good damage too.
Dispels man with death.
Spelling slice. $35.
5. That. Just
My
remembering.
counteract rank is
Nine.
level 9.
Yep, just double checking.
Pretty sure that man's
that-
gone.
Bye.
Pops like a balloon.
Sorry, I had to do the calculations in my head just quickly.
2 actions.
The other one looks over. Where did Steve go? Steve.
Then I am going to command Butonius. Butonius is going to fly.
Lonely Dave rip.
And miss with his talons.
All right. All done?
Yep, that's 3.
I mean, you did just do the equivalent of like 100 and something damage.
Dispelling Strike is great. Dispel Magic is a pretty good spell.
He's gonna point to you, Illustron, and be like, I'll be just with you. As he swings a bow.
You don't have to. If she's the object of your desires.
She attacked me with dogs. Who does that?
Well, every time she attacks you, it's sort of with a dog.
Steeps.
She's got that dog in her.
Feels a bit mean. Yeah, I'm a demon.
Yeah, like, man, come on.
That will be a hit against you, Illustrato. But you get the
let's
glimpse
go.
of redemption.
Every now and then I forget that I'm a paladin.
Does he want to repent? Does he want to repent?
No, he's gonna refuse.
Okay.
Not enfeebled.
Can I just drop
Good
the
damage.
persistent damage onto him? Yep, cool. Oh, you'll be fine.
No, not Butonius.
I'm giving your performance a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
I'm fine.
I think the performance already apparently boiled his blood, so
Like, he's got pretty good fortitude. So we'll take half.
I'm hoping he lives at least as long as I can get back to him, because I have a thing I have never tried before.
Okay. Kogar?
Oh,
Is that you?
Damn it, 30 feet away. Why is everything gonna be 30 feet?
I could really use some guidance.
My guidance to you is to stay the fuck away from it.
Oh no. Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? I can't do anything.
Okay. I think. Yep, guidance. There we go. How are you feeling, Korgar? Just fine, unharmed.
Yeah, I've got all these hit points. Don't need them though.
Just in your lane, happy. Whisper.
Calm demeanor.
Flanking.
You don't have to be flanking the flank, sure. Have a hero point.
Yeah, look.
Do I?
Yeah.
You apparently have 2 according to the overlay.
Wow. What the I thought you rolled another 1.
No, I
Used them?
wait. Do I have a hero point?
No, you haven't been given an extra one.
The overlay.
Oh, okay, I'll trust that then.
No.
Wait, oh, I wasn't targeting him. That
That's
doesn't
not
mean-
going to do it
No.
anyways.
Fine. That's me done.
All right, Bow.
Yeah, bow.
No pressure. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hits. I have never seen that before. Well, there you go.
I think it's so funny that y'all are like, I've never seen the paladin in my other game uses it all the goddamn time.
Yeah,
It's
but
'cause I
everything
never
triggers the
remember.
paladin's fucking reaction.
Glimpse of redemption.
Like, it's difficult
I
to
mean,
not
this-
trigger the paladin's reaction.
He's still
They want to
standing.
use it.
The same thing that triggers the paladin's reaction is the same thing that triggers the glimpse of redemption.
Yeah, but it's like a rogue with opportune backstab. They want to use every single opportunity they can. Whereas if you
Opportune backstab this turn? I think I haven't.
you have not.
No,
Speaking
you
of opportune
stabbed.
Missed.
Did it? Oh, yeah, you did, yeah.
I'm gonna miss.
Taking a cue out
Alright.
of Whisper's playbook.
Gonna attempt to dispelling strike.
I keep seeing the dice rolling, and it's like, who's rolling? There we go.
Oh,
there we go.
man.
Back on the horse.
Illustrator gets a killing blow. Fuck yeah.
Yes, she does.
I was so hoping that it would get to this demon's turn and it would pull out a whirlwind strike and then watch all three of them go down.
All 4 of them.
Now, Teutonius is that
Tony
full.
isn't gonna die.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's you. You would go with it.
Somehow.
I mean, even on a crit, I don't think Butonius dies. Butonius has 186 hit points right now.
True, very true. Well, with the last of the demons falling, the crowd has an uproarious applause, thinking that this is all a part of the show. The rest of the troop clapping along.
Alright.
Whisper takes a bow, which turns into a forward roll into a flop on the ground.
Swell. Go.
And the joke will kind of hold out his card. That was a pretty good show. You did good.
Wow. Those dice are shit.
The dice just hate everyone tonight. So who's taking the joke, or should I just put it in the stash for now?
Bow. Bow is taking the
Bow.
joke. Because it's like looking in him. I mean, it's because Bow's so funny.
That's so mean.
Look, that was the only one of us that actually told a joke, so...
Yeah, but I made Astra Demon the butt end of his own joke.
No, that is very true.
Should have said the Benny Hill theme just playing.
Alright.
And
Are we
with
gonna-
that, you are all teleported back to Harrowheart.
Hooray!
Loot
Loot,
the guy.
you can loot the guy, it's fine. I'm just kind of ending out this session.
Yep, done.
So sleepy.
Yeah, sorry.
Please, for the love of God.
With our heroes having continued the hunt for the rest of the cards, or at least those cards that they can in fact go for, they have managed to find themselves in Tianjia, where they were kind of drawn into a performance. And after telling a couple of jokes, were drawn into a performance of a different kind as they fought a bunch of demons. But with the hunt only just beginning, there is well more cards for them to find. But if you want to find out what happens, you'll have to join us next week at 5:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Time. I do apologize, Julia, for keeping you up a little bit later.
Alright.
I wasn't expecting that fight to go on as much as that did. But because you all just kind of wipe out demons and stuff, we are going to be raiding into the Dwarf Down Under. I believe he is doing his community night, playing Warframe.
Yeah. Correct.
Otherwise, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Don't love the player, love the game.
Yeah, very true.